Hey, my name is Ciliana Jean, and I'm the owner and operator of Haleans Creole Catering, and I'm rocking with Church Easy on Making Noise TV. And if you ain't on Making Noise TV, you ain't making no noise. Period.
Making Noise TV, it's your boy Church Easy. I got in the building today Miss Ciliana Jean, owner and operator of Haleans Creole Catering. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. It's Haleans.
It's Haleans?
Haleans.
What I said?
Haleans.
So it's not Haleans?
It's not Haleans.
How you spell it?
H-A as in Haiti. L-E-A-N-S as in New Orleans.
Oh, Haiti Leans.
Haleans.
Haiti Leans.
Not
Creole.
Haiti. No. Haleans. It's a fusion.
Miss Ciliana Jean, owner of Haleans Creole Catering.
So honored to be on your show.
So honored. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate it. I'm honored to have you. Okay, for the people that do not know, Haleans Creole Catering or Ciliana Jean, let them know who the real Ciliana Jean is.
All right. Well, I am a regular, like Cardi B say, schmegula girl like everybody else. Just born, not in the Bradenton area, but raised in the Bradenton area. So I consider Bradenton my home. And just a local, pretty much a local that started a business as of 2 years ago. And here I am now.
What got you into, what got you wanting to create a catering service?
Well, I've always worked in the hospitality business. I've worked in the hospitality business since I was 16, and I've never been able to get out.
Oh.
Not that I want to get out. I love it. I actually love it. I love the chaos. I think I love chaos. I don't know how else to describe it, but I love chaos. I'm a natural people pleaser. I love to accommodate people. So I've kind of fell in love with the culture of, the restaurant. So, and also I'm a great cook, and I love cooking,
First of all, how you know your food good? Because
I
didn't taste it. I know I was supposed to get a sample of the food, and there has been no food delivered to Church Easy, so I'm hot about that. So what's happening?
I knew my food is good. Like, there's without a shadow of a doubt. I know I love what I do. I love cooking. I know it's not even about cooking. It's the love you put behind the cooking and, the details you put behind the cooking. I know it's good. Other people have told me it's good. And, that's why I do what I do. You
sure them people ain't lying to you?
No, they not lying to me. I got some real ones on my team.
Who taught you how to cook?
My grandma. Yeah.
So,
she didn't teach me everything, because there's some things that I cook now she wouldn't be able to cook, but
how you know?
Well, it's kind of like riding a bike. You might teach your son how to ride a bike, but then he start doing cartwheels with the bike and flips and stuff like that. Things you can't do, but you taught him how to ride the bike.
Okay.
So she taught me how to ride the bike, and now I'm doing flips and curves and whatever you do on bicycles.
You didn't say cartwheels, did you? Okay. So you started Haleans Creole Catering, and what was your vision for Haleans Creole Catering before you started, when it was a baby?
My vision for Haleans Creole Catering is to I want to employ my community. And that's just when it comes down to, I love what I do. I don't mind what I do. Some people, kind of have a certain, feeling behind when it comes to serving people and whatnot, but I love it, and, when it comes to restaurants, I love the nature of the restaurant. I love it. I thrive in it. And, when I first began Haleans Creole Catering, to this day, it's a goal of mine to not only build this into something that's really great, but I want to make sure that I build it and I employ people and bring people into my team. I don't even like to say hire because I feel like that's just, I'm putting people beneath me. I don't like to say stuff like employee, I feel like that's putting people beneath me. I want to bring people into something that they can love again. Not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur. So, and that's okay. But I want to bring people into something that they can love doing and, reap the benefits of something successful. So I want to employ the whole hood.
Okay. Now,
you rocking with me? Let's go.
I wanna make this perfectly clear. As of right now, it's solely a catering service, and not actually a restaurant.
It's solely catering, although people mistake it to be a restaurant because when they see my food online, they always think, matter of fact, when I first started doing this, it was out of my patio, and I just started it. I was just like, I think I could do this, and I'm just going to try. And people would drive up to the house and think that I was a restaurant. They called me. They're like, well, I'm in front of a house. And I was like, yeah, that's me. Come in. Because based off the food they see online, they think they're walking up to a restaurant or some type of food truck or whatnot. But it's not. It's just catering. I went from that to solely catering, and I'm a caterer.
Do you hope to one day own a restaurant?
I will own a restaurant.
Okay. That's what's up. Speaking into existence. Now, what kind of food do you specialize? So I know it says Creole catering. So is that considered Haitian food?
Mm-hmm.
Or that's what it is?
It is considered, well, Haleans come from the fusion of two Creoles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have Haitian Creole, and then you have New Orleans Creole.
What's the difference?
The history the history is connected, but Haitian Creole is more of an island flair, and New Orleans Creole to me is more of an Americanized flair because it's basically the two. If you look back in history, Haitians did come into New Orleans and do all that stuff, whatever, but the food was a little bit different because we're in the States as opposed to the islands. So I basically took the two Creoles that are different but slightly similar and fused them together to where, you can get stuff like from the islands like griot, which is like fried. You don't eat pork with pork, but you can do it with turkey. And it's called tasso de den. Or you can do a Creole that's more Americanized, which will consist of stuff like gumbos, etouffees and stuff like that. But the techniques are similar, but they're a little bit different.
All right, so what's the thing you cook the best?
Ooh.
Don't say everything either, because I don't want to hear that. What is it the best? Like, man, I really put my foot in this every time I cook it.
You know what I cook the best? And it's not that it's Creole, it's that I tried really hard. Because I'm going to tell you a little story behind it. So one day, one week, it was like every day throughout the week, I woke up and I was like, I'm going to try to make the best mac and cheese possible. Because I'm like, look, anybody across the board can relate to a good mac and cheese, right? Mm-hmm. So every day, for some reason, I just felt the urge to create a great mac and cheese. But it was a seafood mac and cheese. So it had crab meat, shrimp, and crawfish in it. And every day I woke up and I tried to make the best seafood mac and cheese that I could. Well, by the end of the week, someone that I knew tagged me into a competition that was going on close to me. And I decided that I was going to go. And when I went, I was like, when he tagged me, I was just like, look, I got 2 hours before competition starts. Will I be able to even compete? I didn't buy any groceries to cook the mac and cheese. The person just tagged me. In 2 hours, competition starts. But I felt like this was for me, because why would I spend the whole week preparing a mac and cheese? So I whipped up the fastest mac and cheese that I could because I was practicing all week. I went to competition and I won second place in the mac and cheese contest. Okay. Off the whim, they didn't even know I was like rushing to go there. But I only won second place because I got there late and it was a people's choice type of thing. So some people already tasted, voted, and left. So if I would have got there on time, in my mind, it's a number one.
You would have won.
I would have won.
Where is my seafood mac and cheese?
It's coming. It's coming.
Man, y'all, me and Haleans, we had us an agreement.
Wait. You can't say Haleans because that's not my name.
Me and Ciliana had an agreement that she would have something to show and something for me to taste so I can give her an unbiased, honest opinion about Haleans Creole Catering, one or two of the dishes. And right now, I'm going to say it's nasty as hell because I didn't eat any. She didn't bring any. She just forgot about me. She got too busy, whatever. But the shit is nasty. Now, I've seen you on Facebook promoting a 100K challenge?
Yep.
What is the 100K challenge about?
I always try to challenge myself to do something better, bigger than I try to push myself out of my comfort zone. Okay. And the 100K challenge basically birthed out of me saying to myself, how far can I stretch myself? What can I prove to myself that I can do? And I basically set a goal that was realistic and a goal that also allowed me to stretch a little bit. And it's basically me challenging my business to touch its first 6 figures in revenue for the year. So I'm going to attempt to make $100,000 or more if I do really well in business with my business for the year. So I could make it. I could make it, which I'm very sure that I can make it. And that'd be great, and I only do this. I don't want people to think that I'm bragging because that's not the case at all. It's more so to kind of encourage, because I run into a lot of people that's, always tell me their story and what they want to do and their dreams. And, I'm a pusher. I like to push people and, make them do what they think they can't do or do what they always wanted to do, So it's more so to display to you guys and my audience to say, I'm going to challenge myself and I'm going to put myself on Front Street and I may make it and that'll be a beautiful story to tell, but I may fail. And it'll tell you the truth because sometimes as entrepreneurs, we set goals and we make it. And then sometimes we set goals and we fail. But, it's the life. It's the grind, right?
What has been your biggest fear with starting Haleans Creole Catering?
Failing in front of everyone. Failing.
What's the number one goal?
The number one goal is to instill value in people and confidence. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's important to me because I know what it feels like to not feel valuable. And I know what it feels like to not feel confident. And I know what it feels like to not feel like yourself, and that's so it's lethal because you can kill off not only your body, you can kill off your dreams, you can kill off goals, you can kill off, and when you kill your goals off, you kill a lot of people off because you don't know how far, you don't know who your goals is supposed to connect with to help the next person, right? Okay. Because whatever you do is not for you, it's for someone else. Right? Or it's for a bunch of someone else's, right? Mm-hmm. So when you kill yourself off, you kill off potentially hundreds of thousands of people. So my goal is to basically bring value into people and confidence into people, whether it's if they work with me, I build them up, or if they listen to me, I build them up.
How many languages you speak?
2. English and Creole.
English and Creole?
That's it.
Okay. So when
I can read French. I can read French, but I can't speak it fluently. But I can read it and I can listen to it and understand it.
Say my drop in Creole.
What?
Say the drop in Creole. I'm Ciliana Jean and I'm rocking with Churchies on MakinNoizeTv.
Oh my God. That's a
lot. No, you can speak it. That's your first language. It's easier to you say it now in Creole than English or American.
Okay. Non, moi c'est Ciliana Jean. Je suis owner et operator de Haleans Creole Catering. Moi sommes avec Church Easy et nous sommes Making Noise TV. Sou pas sous Making Noise ou pas no, sou pas sous Making Noise ou pas faire bruit. Vraiment vrai,
How
right?
you gotta think about how to say some shit
Because
in
I
your
wanna
own
I wanna
language?
give some swagger to it. Like I don't wanna just say it. I wanna give a little I wanna give it to them like how you tell me to give it to them. Like it's a little swaggerific, right?
Oh, okay.
So I can't just be like, you know, so I gotta think about it a little bit.
You gotta think how to say your own damn language, how to speak in your own damn language.
No, well, you know
Lord
what?
have mercy.
Let me tell you, I am what some people would consider Haitian American, but I'm not Haitian American because both my parents are Haitian, right? So I'm not Haitian American. But being born in the States, some pure Haitians consider me Haitian American, but it's all good because I embrace my language, I embrace my culture. And you know what? If I can't say something correctly, I'm open to learn. Like, you know, I'm still learning. You know,
you ain't a Zoe. You a Zoe? You ain't a Zoe.
I am a Zoe.
You a Zoe?
100%.
Now, when you was a kid, being Haitian, cause I know shit. When I was a jit, I used to always just say shit and you look like a Haitian or you're a dirty Haitian. Da 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 da. When not knowing, not really, cause you know we mean when we kids. I'm still mean as an adult anyway. But a lot of Haitians weren't as proud to be Haitians as youngsters, especially in America, than they are now. Because I mean, now every Haitian that I know is just extremely proud to be a Haitian, waving the flag everywhere. Were you like that as a kid?
When I was a kid, I was not very proud to say that I was Haitian because you got beat up and people talk bad about you. They said all type of mean stuff about you. So no, I was not one of those kids that grew up being proud. Mind you, I wasn't even born in the country, so it was very easy for me to be like, I'm not Haitian.
I ain't Haitian.
Right. But I had an older brother. He didn't play the radio, so I felt protected. And they never messed with me, although they would say stuff, but they never messed with me because they knew who my brother was. But it wasn't until middle school when I got with a group of kids that were very proud to say that they were Haitian, right? And they were so proud. I was like, I'd never seen that before, right? And they taught me how to read Creole and write it and speak Pig Latin and Creole. And eventually that became something that, you know, eventually my confidence to be who I was kind of grew. And till this day, I'm very proud to say who I am because, you know, some people look at it as a, you know, oh, whatever, like peasant people or whatever the case may be. But we're very strong. We're very
crazy as hell.
We're very crazy. We're very resilient, you know, and our history speaks for itself. You know, we're the first Black independent country, and we fought for our freedom and gained our freedom. And, you know, that speaks volume to not only our culture, but the culture of Black people, you know, because we all came from the same place.
Have you tried to date while pursuing your entrepreneurial endeavors?
Yes.
And what are the challenges to dating while pursuing being a businesswoman or being a businesswoman?
People get intimidated by you. They'll be intimidated. They think that they'll put you up on this pedestal, not knowing that I'm out here grinding just like you. If you're a fellow entrepreneur or somebody that's trying to get it, however way you're trying to get it. But people put you up on this pedestal and make you seem like this. And I do put myself on a pedestal, but at the same time, you know, I try to get people to relax. Like if someone's pursuing me, I try to tell them in the beginning, just relax. I'm just like you, and it's all good, and just be honest. You know what I'm saying? I love, you know, honesty. I love someone that could be like my best friend. Tell me like the embarrassing things, like my breath stink, you know, and then tell me like I just want honesty. So it's hard to find that because people see social media and then they start scrolling through my page and they start scrolling through my pictures and then they're like, oh my God, she's this and she's that. And that is sometimes it's a gift, but then it could not be. I'm not going to say curse, but it could not be a gift because people get a misconception about you.
Okay.
And that affects how they carry on trying to pursue you.
So, fellas, y'all, if y'all want to pursue Miss
Don't send
Jean,
people to my inbox, please.
Y'all want to pursue Miss Jean, please hop in the inbox.
Oh God.
Her name will be on here. It's posted. It's gonna be right up under you. I'm gonna put it right up under you right now. Wow. Facebook, Ciliana Jean's inbox is open.
You better make sure you are a worthy candidate, because I do say no, and I got a strong no. It got muscles on it too.
Is it expensive to? How expensive is it to book Haleans Creole Catering for an event?
I think I'm fair with my prices, but I know my worth. I'm not cheap. I'm not the cheapest on the block. I'm not gonna do, a bunch of your cousin them for cheap amount of, that's not what it is. Because I think I take pride in what I do. I value what I do, so I price myself accordingly. Like I said, I got people that work with me, and I never, ever I never pay people for less than what I think they're worth. People that work with me, they get paid very well, and it stays like that. So we price like that.
Okay. All right. Now, if when people want to find you, how can they contact you to acquire your services?
You can go onto my Haleans Creole Catering page on Instagram. You can go to my Haleans Creole Catering page on Facebook.
Ain't no phone number they can call?
There is a phone number you can call. If you go to my Haleans Creole Catering page on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see the phone number there where you can call.
Well, if they don't want to go through all that shit and they just want to call you,
you can call me. My business number is 941-306-2375.
That's what I was looking for. There you go. Yeah, people, well, you got the number. You got all of the social media contacts.
The Facebook, the Instagram. Be sure to follow me on Instagram.
I mean, when you cooking, what are you listening to? How you get prepared to do an event? Do you get in the zone with music, or do you shut down all noise and get in your zone like that? How do you do it?
Music.
And what you listening to?
Oh, I listen to a little bit of everything. I like Mike Smith. He's one on my list right now. I listen to Migos. I listen to Cardi. I listen to, who else I listen to? I listen to Creole compa music, which is certain artists. I listen to them, and it just depends. Like if I want to get into my Creole vibe and I want to get into my culture good, I put on my music, and get into the vibe. So it just depends, and then when I want to silence myself and I want to get in tune, I go to gospel music, and I go to something that speaks to my soul, right? Because that's what it's supposed to do. So it speaks to your soul. So
is Jacquees the king of R&B?
No, he's not.
Who is the king of R&B?
Oh my God. Where are you coming up with these questions? Who is the king of R&B?
Yeah.
There's a couple.
Okay.
There's a couple. I mean,
Jacquees ain't nowhere in that motherfucker.
No, he's not. No, he's not. And you know what? I think that if you're not respecting the people that came before you, that, kind of made things a little bit easier for you, it's a shame. It's a shame. And when I saw that, I was just like, dang, like, I could just see the bad luck just falling on them.
You still ain't telling me who the king is.
Well, I think there's a couple kings, There's a couple kings. There's a couple people I think that are on my list. One I can't even mention because he just messed up. I don't know what he's on, but
Who?
I can't say.
Why you can't say? This is Making Noise TV. You can say whatever you want to say.
And I'm not about to make noise right now. I am going to practice
Oh my
silence.
God. Oh, interview over. We done. Yep. Who is it?
I don't know.
I want to know.
Next question.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is great. I would put him in. I would put Usher in.
R. Kelly.
I will put, you know what? Aside from
him pissing on people,
man, just horrible, horrible. His body of work is great. Mm-hmm. His body of work is great. I will say that he has a great body of work. But I mean, I don't think that because of what he's done, I could be like, oh, his work is trash, because there's a lot of people whose work we're praising right now that does stuff that R. Kelly does right now, right? But I think that it's a shame, and he should be disgusted of himself, and it's a shame. But aside from that, he's a good artist.
Okay. It was a pleasure having you on the show on Making Noise TV, Miss Ciliana Jean. Please give the people one more time all of your contact information, where they can find you, Ciliana Jean.
My name is, again, Ciliana Jean. I am the owner and operator of Haleans Creole Catering. You can find me on Instagram under Haleans Creole Catering, or Ciliana Jean if you want to follow my personal page. You can follow me under Instagram under Ciliana Jean or Haleans Creole Catering. Best way to contact me via telephone is 941-306-2375.
It's your boy Church Easy, Making Noise TV. I got Miss Ciliana Jean. And y'all go check out Haleans Creole Catering. She just gave you all the information. Book her for any events, your homeboy get-togethers, weddings, bar mitzvahs, quinceañeras, Super Bowl parties, all of that good shit. And I appreciate you for coming on, Miss Jean.
Thank you.
And just y'all remember, if you ain't no Making Noise TV,
you ain't making no noise, man.
Yeah. And we up out of here.